In this lesson, we're going to go over in a lot of detail this new concept called GEO. What the heck is it? How is SEO getting displaced by generative engines, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google Gemini, et cetera? And what will the future of search look like? How can you get ready? How can you establish your brand presence? This will be a pretty deep lesson, so buckle in. Here we go. So we're going to cover the impact of AI first on humanity as a whole, because the big picture of this is critical. And then you're going to see how is the future of AI going to actually affect our search behavior. It's going to impact us, our behavior in response to the platforms we usually use. So with those two major shifts, how do we then position our brand, our name, our services, our products for both GEO and SEO? Google is not going to go away, but user behavior will change. Also, how do we handle AI's impact on our organic traffic? So first of all, if you didn't know, we are in an AI revolution. And if you're watching this in 2025, we're actually still kind of early, as crazy as that sounds. But here's what the AI revolution looks like. Across 28 countries with 3,000 C-level executives and 21,000 workers, IBM found out that 40% of the entire workforce is going to have to reskill in the next 3 years. And this was a study done last year. So we're looking by 2027, 2026, 2027, 1.4 billion people are going to have to completely reorient what they do and how they do it. And a lot of these people will have to learn how to be AI operators, not writers, not accountants, not technicians. So we're actually in a whole new age. We've left the digital revolution behind. The 80s, our first computer. We've left the information age behind. That was the internet use in the 2000s, and we're entering the AI age. In 2023, Bill Gates really established this. He's like, the age of AI has begun. It began in 2020 with the launch of GPT. The CEO of NVIDIA, Jensen Huang, has said, we are absolutely in the age of AI and technology. This is also called the fourth industrial revolution. So knowing that we're in a whole new age, how is search behavior going to change? This is not just some shift where, we've got Siri, a voice assistant, which is a form of AI, and we have voice search that's going to change behavior. We have mobile phones. While that impacted search behavior hugely, nothing will impact the world as much as the AI age. It will impact us more than any other behavior change in history because of the mass effect it's going to have across every industry, not just at an industry level, but the jobs in every single industry are going to change. So here's the prediction. By 2026, traditional search engine volume will drop a whole quarter, and the market share is going to go to AI chatbots and agents. This is a Gartner prediction. But the reality is we've actually had a whole problem in search for quite a while, something called zero clicks. 60% of all searches actually end up in no clicks. People are just scrolling and browsing, and now with AI overviews, that's happening even more. So what is GEO? Let's start there. GEO, which is generative engine optimization, is when you optimize your data, your entities, and your content, we'll talk about what that is, to create meaningful connections so that brands like you can earn that recognition and those references you're looking for. So it's about meaningful connections. And you're going to learn a lot about what that means in this lesson. Whenever you have created this correctly, you're going to be referenced in the AI chatbot and the generated content within answer engines and search engines. Perplexity is an example of an answer engine. Google is a search engine. So you can get found in both of those engines in their generated content responses, which is our new goal, right? So here's GEO in action across Copilot, Claude, Perplexity, Gemini, and of course, good old ChatGPT. Now I want to share with you something pretty powerful. Whenever you search in ChatGPT, what is a content hacker? We've done a whole redirect. My site